Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online, and welcome to Gold Road. It's out for consoles, so I'm gonna play it. Hey, real quick. So the game's 60 frames, right? Why is it 30 in the menu now? What?
There you
what
are. I have been expecting you.
What is this? Hold on, if I go with my appearance, you can really see. Why is the frame rate 30 in the menus? But hey, you know what? I'll take that because they fixed the map. You can actually zoom in now. Like, a lot. Like, it used to be... Okay, so, like, this is the whole zone. It used to be you'd probably zoom into about that much. Maybe. They can go all the way like that. Anyways, I'm not going to start the Gold Road story yet. Because instead, there is... I want to unlock scribing, which... It seems to be a mixed bag. Oh, I think this is actually how you start it. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm curious to see how the quest line is. On behalf of the Mages Guild of all Tamriel. Okay, here. Oh, that's me. The August and Storied Mages. Wait. I understand August means like, well seasoned, or of many seasons, but the use of it there implies that August is a term in general in Tamriel, which I didn't think it was. That's a month in our world, not a month in theirs. The August and Storied Mages Guild writes seeking your aid. A votary... Oh, so it's like a magical flyer that was specifically aimed at me. Neat. A votary knight in the Order of the Lamp has discovered a most unusual magical anomaly. Preparations are now underway for an exciting and potentially lucrative expedition. Tell no one. As you can, seek out Adept Ernard Rearnil. It's Ernard Rearnil at the location on the included map. He will explain further. Good luck, adventurer. Sent on behalf of Votary Nalia, Order of the Lamp. Okay. Now, the Order of the Lamp are like the protectors of the Mages Guild, from what little I know of the lore. They're kind of, well, the knightly order of the Mages Guild, which I didn't...
The New Forest worries me. Nothing natural.
I didn't think they had one. You know, what with being mages, but it makes sense, I guess. What is this? Man, I love Skingrad. What are these weird shadows? Are there hot air balloons above us? Okay, well. Are you... Oh, look at your little face. Mr. Ernard. Oh, little mustache, too.
You stopped. Amazing. The adept that helped return Ivea to Nirn. Sorry. Vanus Galarian himself asked me to find you. We have a bit of a predicament.
I know. Got your message. What's it all about?
The Archmagister asked that I not say too much in earshot of my guildmates. Let's just say it's a magical anomaly. Untamed power from an unknown source. Plenty to catch a mage's interest, but that's just the trouble. It could be highly dangerous.
Is the Mages Guild keeping this a secret?
For now. Power draws mages like moths to a flame. We're a little hopeless that way. Votary Nalia, a knight from the Order of the Lamp, is on the scene. She needs someone to help her explore this anomaly and assess the danger. What do you say?
Man, the kudos to the voice actor. They really went for like the I'm speaking out through my nose. I'll help Votary Nalia assess this magical anomaly.
Excellent! The anomaly is in an old complex called Sunamir, beneath the Sunhold Mages Guild. Good luck. Hopefully the rest of us won't be far behind you.
Where's Sunhold? I can never keep track of all the places. What else can you tell me about Votary Nalia?
Take my word for it. She's one of our best. Professional, highly focused, a tad overworked, maybe. Some say knights in the Order of the Lamp are just failed mages. Those people haven't met Nalia.
She's a knight that uses magic?
She's got an incredible aptitude for portal magic. Taught me everything I know. She'd have made a fine adept if she didn't love that sword so much. At least, I think she loves it. She's hard to read these days. Very focused on work, like I said.
Tell me about I'm actually very curious about the Order of the Lamp.
They fill many roles, often acting as bodyguards for powerful members or guardians of ancient magics. There aren't many knights in the Order, especially compared to the number of mages in the guild.
Why aren't there many knights?
The standard for knights inducted into the Order soar higher than Kapora Tower. We don't just take anyone who can swing a blade, especially these days.
What about the anomaly?
Precious little, I'm afraid. They broke through an old wall to get at it. Votary Nalia can fill you in on the details, but I heard one of the other knights mention it's old, deep magic. Makes sense, given the age of Sunamir.
Sunamir's a guild hall?
No, Sunamir predates the founding of the Mages Guild by, 1,000 years or so. It's an ancient library, I think. Lots of dusty tomes and some esoteric stories from all across Tamriel.
And Nalia specifically?
Take my word for it, she's one of our best.
What's Votary?
Other knights throw around honorifics like Sir and Dame. It's like that, a way for members to distinguish themselves. It speaks to their vows to the Order and to their role as a light to defend the guild.
Isn't a Votary like kind of like an archivist? I forget what Votary means.
Nalia and the others are inside. Stay safe in there.
Sunamir. Son of a gun. What's a Votary? Scalarium. I did not even get a chance to read that. Votary. No, not Volary. Although apparently that's a word. Votary. No, not Votori. Votary. A person such as a monk or nun who has made vows of dedication to religious... Oh, okay. They're just a very dedicated monk or nun. Ooh.
Ah, good.
I like these
You must be our backup.
tapestries.
A nod came through.
Magnus, watch over you, Nalia. We'll keep watch out here.
Lauren.
Right. Lead the way, traveler. The door just down the hall here.
Kratis. Look how cool her armor is. You can get that in... Actually, the season's ending in like 2 days. Oh, I don't need to talk to them? Can I talk to them? I would like to talk to them. How come yours isn't... Wait. This armor comes in non-glowy flavor? That's cool too.
You're the one Nalia's been waiting for. You're not what I expected, but perhaps that's just what she needs.
I like the purple.
Any chance I could get you to cast a few investigation spells while you're in there? Maybe learn something about this place. Never mind. Nalia's giving me a look. Just do what she says and watch her back. Got it?
Hello, lady.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, the
The
purple.
guild will
So
make this
teal
worth
and
your
purple.
time, rest assured.
Oh, what a combo.
Head through the door over there. I'll be right behind you.
Well, she got like a gnarly scar on her cheek. Where are we? Yeah, okay. I thought Sunhold was in Somerset. But where exactly? Oh, Sunhold is the public dungeon. That's right. I hated that place.
Mind your step.
I like the
This
other
place
public
is a bit
dungeon
of a
much
mess
more.
thanks to that portal.
Ooh, but... Oh, can I not actually read the... Oh, wait, yes I can. I can? Can I? I'm curious, are these Somerset books? Or are they... How come only one of them... I'm curious if these are considered Somerset or Gold Road lore books. Captain Tursith Garrel aboard the Indra. Actually, these almost seem like Talvani. Peninsula. Enemy waits on the outside. Reports of Valley warmed. Okay. So it's Orsinium's. Weird. Maybe it's just general lore books. Hello.
Now that we have a moment, allow me to introduce myself. Nalia, Votary Knight in the Order of the Lamp. I know of your impressive work for the Guild, of course. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Ernard briefed you on our situation?
She's very fidgety. Oh. He asked me to help you investigate a magical anomaly.
That's exactly right.
Anomaly.
I'm quite proficient with portals, you see. This was my first time patrolling here in Sunamir, filling in for a friend. I sensed a portal through the wall back there, and when we broke through... well...
She talks... It's hard to describe, but she talks the way, like, the female lead in, like, a 40s or 50s movie would talk. Like, it's very fast-paced and, like, see? Did you try to go through?
I mean, I tried. There used to be a lot more wall back there. The portal didn't like me trying to go through one bit. Raw magical energy came bursting out. I'm just lucky I wasn't scraped up too bad.
What do you want to do now?
This portal is old magic, keyed to require 2 people to enter at the same time. I think. That's where you come in. I'll see if I can stabilize it, then we go through together. Do you have any questions before we head in?
Man, I love the wood elves, the Bosmer. They have, when they have eyes like this, and it's just like all black and like glass. It's so cool looking. I do have a few questions.
Fair enough. I'll answer what I can. What would you like to know?
Why do you think the portal needs more than one person?
I'm good with portal magic. Really good. But I'm self-taught. I can't really put it into words like one of the adepts might. I've made and examined a lot of portals. This one is odd. Unique. A door with 2 keyholes waiting since the First Era.
Can you tell me where it leads?
No. But I can tell you it doesn't lead to a Daedric realm. At least we've got that going for us. The other side is shrouded, but it's somewhere on Nirn. Maybe some kind of lingering lost magic from the First Era.
What else can you tell me about this place?
Sunamir? We're in Somerset, deep under the Mages Guild in Sunhold. There's a few ways inside, so the guild has us patrol every so often, just to make sure no cultists or tome thieves got in.
Why is this place so important to the Mages Guild?
It's not, really. The place was donated to the guild sometime around its founding. The oldest books found here were from the early middle of the First Era. Shame they weren't kept in better condition. A lot of these books have been lost to time.
The Order of the Lamp. Can you tell me more about them?
Each knight takes a solemn vow to protect the Mages Guild, its members, and its goals. When we're available, we also go in first to deal with situations like this, trying to assess the unknown before letting the adepts get their hands dirty.
Why wouldn't you be available?
There aren't many votaries in the Order right now. Part of why I joined up. I tried the adept's life before that. Being a lamp knight suits me better. Even if I still get called on for my portal magic just as much as before.
Why not ask one of your colleagues to help you?
If we were still on patrol, I'd be perfectly comfortable with Laren and Julian at my side. But we have no idea what's beyond that portal. One of the nice parts of being in a guild is you can call in backup. That's you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go. It's happening again! Brace yourself! That blast reawakened some latent magic in here. Look around while I get this thing under control.
Ooh.
Watch out!
Oh, ow. I'm trying to... Nice hat.
And sister spoke that would a location to meditate on. I just need a little time.
Well, she's a Nord, I know that much, and she has a really nice hat.
An illusion? It seems distorted.
This page appears torn from a journal. Packed all I could, but mainly carry resentment. The thoughtless whims of fools and madmen have left my heart barren. I've broken myself trying to save everything. I'll leave and make a legacy to carry on what I discovered. The Scalarium will live again. Just not...
Bet there's lots of old notes down here.
Where did you go? Oh no, you're over there.
This thing's as stable as I can make it. Let's head in before another surge of magic.
Okay. Ooh, books though. Oh, I can't read them. Whee! Unstable portal to a distant place.
Good to know I was right about the portal.
Well, it's Somerset, all right.
Let's figure out where we are and find the
Although it
source of
could
all this
be...
unstable
What's
magic.
the island off of... I always forget the name of the... Where is it? Not Betnik. It's the tutorial place now. It's not Belfiera, right? It's where the Tower of Adamant is. But that place looks like this. Are you teleport magic? No? No, still not friendly? Oh, I didn't realize this wasn't an instance location. Are there hostels here? That weird black electricity effect around this thing's, it's, I don't know, looks weird. Like the frame rate looks wrong. That's a Atronach. Okay, goodbye. I'll just keep enjoying my first person tour.
This architecture is elven. We must still be near Somerset.
Probably. Man, that is flat.
All these defenses are meant to protect.
Man, I guess there's just a lot of
What?
people doing this quest right now because these Atronachs are very dead. Ooh, that's a hell of a fall. Meridia? This almost looks like a place that like a Slode would be imprisoned.
Do you feel that surge of
Like
magic?
in Coral Airy.
We're getting close.
Animated Magus. Magus? Oh! You have no face. Oh, well, I have it. Okay. Put that away. Changing the chimer. Okay, so it's the same. Amulet of Kings. I'm trying to figure out what area this is pulling the lore book. I mean, that's cool though that they have like no. It's just armor. It's not actually. Or maybe that's that weird glitch where people's heads aren't rendering correctly. If it's not a glitch, or if it is a glitch, it's a very convenient way to make a guy look cool. Spider, okay. Ooh, an Indrik. And I don't know what I'm looking at behind there. Kraltha the Rememberer. Way Shrine? Way Shrine. Oh, right. And so now if I ever want to come back this way through the Arbus, you go to Ivea, and you go here. I remember there were people asking how you do this, and I read a little tip on that. Kraltha the Rememberer.
Whatever's causing this, I think it's in the next room. Come on!
Hold on, there's a lore book. The Ship of Ice. Interesting. What is it? Oh, Battle of Red Mountain. Okay, then this is kind of like, yeah, Morrowind release selections. Ooh. Alright, I think I've read enough.
Eyes of Magnus. Where are we?
Oh, it's a Netch.
What is this place?
Indrik, Netch, Griffin, Dragon. That's interesting. Dragons usually aren't considered good. Ulfsild's log. You're discovering my farewell. Reading this, and I take comfort in the fact that I will not be the last. Interesting. Ulfsild.
This place is incredible. We'll have to explore when we're not in mortal danger. All this unstable magic seems to be flowing from those doors to the altar.
I can try to close them.
Ah, see? You took the words right out of my mouth. Close the doors if you can. I'll see what I can do to stabilize the focusing crystal on the altar.
Okay.
I'll handle things here. Shut those doors.
Ooh. Where does this go? 5 doors? Wait, I only saw 4. Okay, Wing of the Indrik. Oh.
Do you have the strength to seek me out?
God? They're bugged. That almost looks intentional.
been too long since someone basked in my presence.
Ooh, I might like that one. Ooh, mysterious fifth door. Let's save that for last. You are the Griffin?
Hello? Oh no, is someone there?
That is not the... Okay, that's a surprise. That's not what I was expecting a Griffin to sound like. I mean, the dragon has to be, like, big and booming, right?
2 moons ascend this star-parked night. One a lamp, and one a light.
Nope, not what I was expecting, but better. Are we gonna do full-on everything rhymes? It could be fun for a while. Ooh, painting? I want this for my house. Why can't we get these for the house? Paint set? Paintbrush set? Very nice. So what is this one? Unmarked door. I heard wings flapping.
I need you up here now.
That sounded like wings. Or maybe like spider legs? Like something scurrying? I was trying to listen if there was going to be a voice. Like, oh, I'm the fifth one that's super special.
That wasn't the best idea I've ever had.
Meddlers, thieves, what have you done to my altar?
Talking Crow, my
We're
favorite.
just trying to calm things down. Who in oblivion are you?
Are you familiar with the Black Feather Court? I love them.
This is a fine way to wake after centuries of restless slumber. Did she send you? You're not at all what I was promised. It wasn't enough to break in. You had to smash the altar, too.
We were trying to calm the unstable magic. Who are you?
You may call me the Crow. This is the Scalarium, and... I see now. She didn't send you. If she had, your knight wouldn't have smashed the altar's focusing crystal.
I want them as a house guest. I have other members of the Black Feather Court. I would love to have them. Even though they're not. They're just another talking crow. I want to help. Just tell me what to do.
I suppose, if you meant true harm, you could have done much worse. We'll need a new crystal to act as a focus for the altar. Procure one and... pin feathers. I suppose it's the only way. We'll have to try.
Try what?
This altar focuses power to shape the very heart of magic itself. If we're going to get things under control, I'll need to talk you through the rite of scribing. But first things first, there should be an old focus or two in the East Wing. Hurry.
Okay.
The East Wing should still have a replacement crystal boxed up somewhere. Don't let the Scalarium's defenses stand in your way. Hurry now.
What is scribing?
We'll have all the time in the world to talk after the magic here is quelled. If the altar isn't stabilized, our conversation options will be very limited, because we will be dead.
Okay.
I'll hang back.
You seem
That
kind
last
of
took a lot
beyond the
out of me.
concept of life and death. You seem like kind of an immortal magic entity. What a lovely little... Look at this room. Oh, is this... Ooh, is this going to be like one of those things where the more quests you do, the more populated it becomes here? I would love... Oh, there's many of you in here. Animated Incendiary. Don't mind me, I'm just going to... Are all your buddies going to come to... Oh, they are! A Tempest, so we got a Fire Mage, a Shock Mage. Are you an Ice Mage? A Chill Render, you sure are. Wait, I want to take a good look. Oh, cool, they're like filled with their element on the inside. Man, you guys couldn't die in a way I could see your faces. Creative Forgotten Crystals. They just have boxes of crystals? Okay. Harp. Wait, can I use this? Wait, it looked like for a second... Oh no, I could sit, I think.
Yes, good. Bring the crystal to the altar. Place it in the empty locus.
Oh, this looks like the shrine for like the Dragon Priest masks in Skyrim.
If we are to quell this magic, we must focus it into a new creation. Place your hands on the altar.
Oh, I'm unlocking scribing stuff. Lingering Torment. That's a scary sounding one. Breach! Hey, these are from the Witches Festival Apocrypha decorations. I recognize some of these. That's an inkwell. That's just ink. That's also just ink.
This is the scribing altar.
Select
Make
your
this
grimoire
your
to
own.
begin. Each grimoire represents a unique skill associated within a skill line. Okay, wield soul. Customize your grimoire by adding one of each script: a focus, a signature, and an affix. Affix? Affix. So function, unique effects, extra benefit. Okay, so magic damage over time. Affects the enemy with major breach for 10 seconds. And then a debuff. Okay. Scribe.
The skill is scribed. The magic of the Scalarium is calmed.
Luminous ink is required to complete
Well done. Let's talk about what comes next.
act of scribing. You'll be charged ink equal to the number of new scripts added. You can acquire ink, grimoires, and scripts through numerous methods in the world. Keep an eye open for hints as you continue to explore the Scalarium. No. Ooh. Wonder if we'll get one of these for the housing, for guild halls and such. But like maybe a smaller one? Although these look like there's going to be things in them. Hello, Crow.
It's done. The altar is quiet, and for the first time in centuries, scribing has returned to Tamriel. It's clear Ulfsild did not send you, but I believe she would
maybe
be quite
Ulfsild was
proud
lady
of
with
you
the hat?
just the same.
Who is she?
Archmage Ulfsild the Evergreen? Warrior Witch of Kyne's Aegis? Clever woman of the Druidoc? The Pale's Priestess of Juno?
A lot of titles.
She created the Scalarium and perfected the art of scribing.
And that's what I just did?
Like a ray of sunlight from Magnus himself. Yes, scribing is an art developed by Archmage Ulfsild in collaboration with powerful beings. Spirits, if you like. They are called the Luminaries of Magic. And you, adventurer, are going to seek them out.
Eh?
To inherit Ulfsild's legacy. To make your mark on spellcraft itself. The Luminaries wait beyond these beautiful sealed doors. If you're willing, I will guide you on the path of scribing. I will take you under my wing.
And then I can get more grimoires?
There is a world of magic beyond your mortal ken, adventurer. With the Luminaries at your side, there is nothing you cannot accomplish. Speak to your knight. Consider my offer.
Okay.
There is much to be done, but it will be good to flex my feathers again.
I have questions.
And I have questions for you. It's been so long since I've spoken to someone like this. I'll spare you my interrogation. I'll learn more about you as you follow the path of the Luminaries.
You call this place the Scalarium? What is it?
We are beneath an island called Ivea. In ages past, Ivea was a sanctuary for magic, founded by Ulfsild's husband, Archmagus Shalador.
Huh, he never mentioned her.
I am caretaker to this space, Ulfsild's familiar, set to watch over it when the island was lost.
The island was returned to Nirn. I helped the Archmage best Sheogorath.
Impressive. And well-timed. The Mad God's discovery of the Scalarium would have been catastrophic. I felt the shift when Ivea returned to Nirn, but had no idea what called it home. I can think of no one better suited to inherit Ulfsild's legacy.
Tell me more about her.
Has all record of her accomplishments been lost? Not a footnote remains of her life and deeds? Her discovery of the Luminaries began long before she met and wed Archmage Shalador, though their collaboration would encompass the work of a lifetime.
Shalador became so obsessed with reclaiming Ivea that Ulfsild left him.
She did. I'm saddened and surprised. They were very much in love. They always knew they would not see the end together, but I doubt either of them expected things would end like that.
What do you mean? They knew they wouldn't be together forever?
Shalador was one of the greatest mages to walk the face of Nirn. He planned to live until the Aedra themselves wrested him from this world. But Ulfsild didn't want to live forever. She wanted to leave behind a legacy. Now, thanks to you, she will.
Wonder if we'll actually have any involvement with Shalador. That would be kind of cool. We haven't done anything with him since, well, the base game. What exactly is scribing?
Like a flock moving across the sky, scribing twists and turns in the wind. It was an art form, a discipline, and a life's work. And as she got to know the luminaries, it became a collaboration with her very best friends.
Why did Ulfsild develop scribing?
Ulfsild saw the world differently. She could literally see magic, watch as it spiraled in ribbons across the world. As she grew up and formally learned to cast spells, it gave her a perspective on magecraft no one else had.
Scribing was a way for her to help others see magic like she did?
Yes, yes. She hoped that with proper technique and a sufficiently powerful focus, anyone could develop the same relationship with magic she had. She spent the work of lifetimes pursuing that dream, and never quite saw her work bear fruit.
What makes scribing work? The grimoires and scripts in ink?
Most spells and skills are time-honored traditions. Reliable, consistent. But they lack artistry, require nothing from the caster beyond a basic understanding of how magicka flows. I described scribing as an art because it requires artistry.
She combined art with magic?
Yes, that's a good way to look at it. Grimoires are spells and skills built from the ground up with artistry. No one would claim they're the most efficient, most reliable workings. But they're far more flexible than the average magecraft.
They're flexible. That's where the scripts come in?
Ha! You've got it. You can paint a picture with many different brushes, many different colors, can you not? Scribing allows a talented hand to do the same with magic, crafting a spell or skill in just the artistic fashion you want.
How did the luminaries help?
Ulfsild's innate gift to see magicka brought with it a lifetime of lived experiences not easily transferred to others. So she developed the art of shaping magic via ink, parchment, and quill. What was missing was raw mystical strength.
And that's the luminaries.
In so many ways. Scribing hinges upon the borrowed power of the luminaries, channeled through the altar. With their power flowing to the focus at the heart of the Scalarium, a mage is able to do incredible, ineffable acts of creation.
Ooh, ineffable, good word. I have many other questions.
And I have questions for you. It's been so long since I've spoken to someone like
Tell
this.
me about the luminaries.
They are beings of pure magic, hence their name. Utterly unique, like beams of light emanating from the face of Magnus himself. Each has chosen a shape that suits their personality, following goals and interests entirely of their own choosing.
Where do they come from?
Ask each luminary what they are, where they came from, or how they came to be, and they'll each give you a different answer. My suggestion is that you meet them, learn all you can, and decide the answer to that question for yourself.
You said the luminaries could teach me about scribing?
As they themselves once taught Ulfsild. Yes, the luminaries understand magic in a way mortals never could. Their power, freely given, will allow you access to arcane mysteries others could only dream of.
Okay. You get all that?
I've been a knight in the Order for years, Traveler, and I've never heard of anything like this. A lost art of shaping magic, an ancient library, and these luminaries. This is incredible.
The crow seems to think I can learn about it.
Hopefully you'll learn exactly what a luminary is while you're at it. I'm lucky you were here, Traveler. My magic is so specialized. With that altar, who knows what else you'll learn to do? What sort of spells and skills you'll create?
What do we do next?
Well, I need to report in. Tell the head of my order what's happened and get guidance from the Archmagister. If you're asking my advice, why not stay here? Talk more with the crow and see if you can start to walk this path she mentioned.
Okay, it just turned out to be quite the patrol.
A patrol to last a lifetime. I brought you in to help with an unstable portal, and look at everything we've done. Explored an ancient library, met a talking crow, and apparently revived an ancient form of magic. Can't wait to see what happens next. I have no idea how I'm going to explain this to the head of my order. This will be a long and entertaining conversation. In the meantime, you have a feathered scholar to speak with.
I do. What are you hoping to get from the Mages Guild?
You passed some of my trusted associates when we entered Sunamir. I want them tasked to investigate and catalog what we find. In the meantime, you're our resident expert on scribing. You need to learn everything you can.
Seems like to be a good deal still. There seems to be a good deal still to discover.
You couldn't be more right. What are the luminaries? How do they relate to this lost art of scribing? We have more questions than answers. Luckily, we also have you. Give the crow my regards, traveler.
I'll go speak with the crow. Good luck.
I'm a touch nervous to bring this to the Votary Commander and Archmage Galerion. This is going to come as quite a surprise. And those two hate surprises. I'll be fine. Probably.
Before you go, can I ask questions?
Of course. We really jumped into the boggy end of the swamp together, didn't we? Answering a few questions is the least I can do for the world's foremost expert on scribing.
The associates?
My plan is to bring in Ernard, who opened the portal for you, as well as Laren and Julian. You passed them back in Sunamir. And Chronicler Ferandil. He'll be invaluable here and can keep the other three in line.
Why that group?
Votary Laren and I have gotten each other out of more scrapes than I can count. Julian is sour as a plum, but she's one of the smartest people I know. And Ernard doesn't look like much, but he cuts through guild politics like a spell-forged blade.
And Ferandil?
Ferandil is...
Or Ferandil?
Well, he's not much fun at parties. But put him in front of a stack of moldy old tomes and he'll have them organized, catalogued, and analyzed faster than you can say Eye of Magnus 3 times fast.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
Oh, me? Not much to tell, really. I grew up in a guild family. My mother was an adept, and my father was a researcher back in Eldenroot. I started off sort of following in the family business, but most magic just kind of eludes me.
That's why you became a knight?
Yeah. Swords always made more sense to me than spells. Portals and I get along great, something about how they come together. Like a good riddle. But most magic and I just don't get along. Much to my father's chagrin.
Can you tell me more about your order?
Each knight takes a solemn vow to protect the Mages Guild, its members, and its goals. When we're available, we also go in first to deal with situations like this. Trying to assess the unknown before letting the adepts get their hands dirty.
Why wouldn't you be available?
There aren't many votaries in the Order right now. Part of why I joined up. I tried the adept's life before that. Being a lamp knight suits me better. Even if I still get called on for my portal
Okay, so that's
magic.
the same. What is... Okay, so that's the skill style. I have a few of these already. What was the other thing? Is it... Oh! Wait, is it traditional furnishing? That's weird. That should be a collectible, no? Oh well. Oh. The crow is gone. Well, spoilers, the name of the title, or the name of the quest. Hey, put that away. Oh, they have a little place to stand on each one of these? Oh, no, that's the actual proper... No, that's not a stand, that's like an armor thing. Hello again.
I'm glad you've chosen to stay, Interloper. The path to master scribing is not an easy one, but its rewards are innumerable. Your knight appears to be leaving. Did I ruffle her feathers with my cause?
She's going to report into the Mages Guild and request some assistance.
A guild of mages? Fascinating, but a topic for another conversation. Let's stay focused. Ulfsild prepared for the day that someone would follow in her footsteps. She left behind resources, notes, and information for her eventual inheritor.
And you want me to be the inheritor?
What I want is immaterial. The luminaries will dictate your future as a scriber of grimoires, an editor of spells. That said, I am Ulfsild's familiar. I can guide your early steps, get you flying in the right direction. Where you perch is up to you.
Where do I start?
Ulfsild left a number of echoes, instructional illusions, scattered throughout the library. Their aim is to guide you through the process of contacting the luminaries, making allies of them once again. There's one just behind you. See for yourself.
Okay.
The echo at the base of the altar is just one of many. Much of the Scalarium's knowledge has been lost to time. But if Magnus wills it, Ulfsild's preparations should be enough to see us through. Fly back to me when you have followed Ulfsild's instructions.
Glowy.
If you are seeing this, Zakral has set you on the path.
Oh, we're just doing
towards the
holograms
art
now, huh?
of scribing. A world of magic awaits you. I've left behind another sort of guide, the True Sight Lens. Seek it out in the East Wing.
Again with the East Wing?
The lens and the fables are signposts to seek the luminaries. And they will teach you far more than I ever could.
Oh, does every one of these wings have like a corresponding book too? Fables. Maybe not. Oh. Oh, weird. It's oh, what the hell are these things called? Well, actually, it's not. I was gonna say it's like the things you use for like charting by stars, but it's different than that. Oh.
I made this lens so you might see the world as I do. The very warp and weft of magic laid out before me. A look through the lens will allow you to see impressions left behind by the luminaries. Follow these signposts, and you will find their domains.
Okay. I hope this place does get filled up with more NPCs. Kind of like they did this with Dragonhold. The what are they called? The Dragon Guard. That base like slowly filled up as you did more quests.
Good. You found the lens. It will be your most important tool in tracing a path to the luminaries. Merely holding the lens will attune you to the flow of magic. You will begin to see focal points, impressions left behind by these mystical beings.
How do I use the focal points?
It's quite simple. Stand in one and peer through the lens. Hidden magics in many forms will be revealed to you. Doors, glyphs, even secrets layered within tomes. But here, enough talk. Let's begin.
Where do I start?
Gather your feathers about you. Nearby, you will see a focal point and the Fable of the Indrik. Read the book, then step into the focal point. Peer through the lens, and you'll see the tome in an all-new light.
Okay.
Ulfsild's secrets are all around us. You need only know where to look. Read the Fable of the Indrik, then use the lens and re-examine the tome. You'll see what I mean.
Can you tell me more about the lens?
Ulfsild created the True Sight lens as she developed the art of scribing. From a young age, she could see magic in a way few others could. This intuitive understanding of magic was what led her to the luminaries, and inspired scribing itself.
If she could see magic, why did she need a lens? Or the lens?
Seeing and understanding are two different things, interloper. The lens was a tool, a high branch to give her a bird's-eye view of impressions left behind by the luminaries.
What do you mean she could see magic?
From a very young age, Archmage Ulfsild found she could see the current of magic as it flowed across Nirn. Faintly at times, more strongly in others. A rare and precious gift, one granted by Magnus himself, no doubt.
Okay. Oh, it's just on the table over there. Ooh, the cover is nice, though. A hunter traveled through green waters to the break of dawn, seeking a worthy quarry. He came across... Okay, there's a whole lot.
Now enter the focal point and peer through the lens. You will see what was unseen in the fable.
Is it like invisible ink? Ooh. We're in Tamriel for certain. Greenwater Cove? Dawnbreak? It must be Auradon. A Mundus Stone, another one, on an island in a small pond south and across the river from that little mining settlement. The beast must be an Indrik. Moon Grey suggests the ruins of Ondil. Burinim on the east coast. No tower, but there is an ancient well of power there. Consulted my map, this must not have been an island when the fable was written. Now it's home to a lighthouse on the southwest coast of Auradon. I hope the door is still there.
Excellent. Ulfsild's annotations will tell you where you need to go. You've seen the hidden annotations then, and you know where you are going.
Auradon.
You should be able to follow those annotations in sequence, leading you from location to location. Just like the hunter in the fable, you seek the Indrik now. Let Ulfsild be your guide.
Anything else I need to know?
As this is your first time, I will accompany you into the field. Not everything you need to know is on the page. I will teach you how to break the luminary wards and retrieve key fragments to enter the Indrik's domain.
Okay.
I'll meet you at the Lady's Standing Stone in Auradon. How nice it'll be to really stretch my wings again.
Do all the luminaries have fables?
Indeed. Ulfsild gathered hundreds of tomes in her search for these tales. A small handful of her annotated volumes will be needed to find the luminaries. Beyond the Indrik, you will seek them out in whatever order you choose.
Why am I starting with the Indrik?
Ulfsild felt a kinship with him. He was the first of the luminaries to ally with the Archmage, and the first to commit his power to the altar. If any of these unorthodox beings are still loyal to Ulfsild, I felt he would be the one.
I'm not sure how the luminaries connect to scribing.
Tilt your head, and think of the altar as the heart of the Scalarium. Without it, the library would simply be a graveyard of tomes. A lifeless shell filled with old knowledge and stories of the past. What makes that heart beat? What gives it life?
The luminaries?
Yes. Before the doors were sealed, the Indrik, Netch, Dragon, and Griffin fed the altar their strength. Now the heart of the Scalarium struggles to beat, and without that beating heart, your mastery of scribing will stagnate.
How do we know they'll be willing to share their strength again?
Ah, there's the trick. We don't. Ulfsild underwent trials to prove her worth, to gain their trust. But that was lifetimes ago. All we can hope to do now is find the luminaries and remind them of their promise to Ulfsild. The rest is up to you.
Okay, Auradon, huh? The lady. The lady. Oh, right there. We're going to Mara's Kiss. Away. I have to admit, I do like these quests where they send you back to old zones, and there's like something new to discover in them. Like the companions quests do them a lot. Speaking of which, I am a little disappointed that there were no companions launched with this chapter, but they said they're coming in quarter 4, so maybe there'll be some cool new thing with them. Because what was it? This is quarter 2. Quarter 3 is supposed to be the... Quarter 3 is supposed to be the housing quality of life update, or something like that. And quarter 4 is companions and PvP, but there's a lot of people here.
Here we are, where the fabled chase began. Ah, what a flight! I almost didn't want to land. But, to business. The luminaries are beings of great power. Each has a domain they have shaped to their choosing. Each domain has a door, and each door, of course, has a key.
Where can I find the key?
As I said in the library, let the fable be your guide. We are here at the Lady, the first annotated location in the fable. Just as you did back at the Scalarium, peer through the true sight lens within a focal point.
What am I looking for?
Magic wards left behind by the Indrik. A trio of these wards hide a fragment of his key. Once revealed, these wards can be dispelled from a distance. Clear them all, and the key fragment will be revealed. Don't worry, I'll help you find it.
Only a fragment?
If the luminaries share one trait, it's a love of a challenge overcome. Yes, you'll need to gather 3 key fragments to open the Indrik's door. Let's begin. And remember, if you lose your sight, there will always be more focal points at hand.
Okay.
Peer through the lens, reveal the wards, and claim the key fragment. This may seem a small step, but an incredible path waits before you.
Why are the keys hidden?
I'm not sure I can give you a simple answer to that question. Perhaps some of the luminaries can give you their perspective. My best guess? When you see magic the way they do, your taste for the company of mortal mages might sour.
Oh, so mages annoy them.
That ruffles the feathers more than I intended. Think of it this way. Your average archmage is just a neophyte compared to the luminaries. I think these hidden keys are a way to dissuade, let's call them, casual questions.
Oh, it's right here. I don't know why I was getting ready to go.
The lens shows you magic the way Ulfsild saw it. Shades of how the luminaries see it. Now, find the wards. Find 2 more wards to reveal the fragment.
Well, I just saw one. I saw one over there. Oh, it's
Your
just pointing
vision
me.
has faded once more. Find another focal point. Peer through the lens and break the wards to find the key fragment.
Why can't I... Come on. Okay, that's simple
The
enough.
wards are gone, and the fragment revealed.
Ooh, it's very low res.
The first key fragment is yours. Well done.
Crow? Where are you?
You've taken
there you
to
are.
this well. Your early steps to master scribing. But from here I must take my leave. Return to the Scalarium. Ulfsild, I believe, wanted her inheritor to walk this path alone.
Alright, so I just need to find the other two fragments.
Just as you did here, use the Fable to find your way. Dispel the wards, and with key in hand, you should be able to open the door and meet the luminary Indrik face to face.
Why then?
He will likely ask you to prove yourself worthy of his power. I have a good feeling about you, interloper. Altar breaker. I have faith you can do it. Magnus guide you on your journey, and I'll see you back at the Scalarium.
Okay.
Just remember, you can always reference the Fable of the Indrik from your bag. Ulfsild's annotations will guide you on your journey. Find the wards, obtain the fragments, and soon you shall meet your first luminary of magic.
Oh, so I really just gotta read the book, huh? It was a quest item? Okay. So that's the lady. Okay. Burn him on the east coast. No tower. On the east coast. Burn him. Burn him. Burn him. Burn him. Another good part of doing all these old region quests is having all the houses. Or the ones you can buy with gold, anyway. Best to go from this side. Ah, but you can't really do that from here. It's fine, we go around. So it's riddle and puzzle solving. I can get into that. Oh, I'd like that they've kind of capped this animations for your mounts. Even if it looks a little silly now, like it looked sillier before when you're for instance, my dwarven spider here had his legs going at 1,000 miles an hour. Now they're still pretty fast looking, but at the same time, oh, I'm going the complete wrong way. Oh, that's right. You gotta go right. There's a mountain in the way. But doing it this way, you keep the same speed, but you don't look as silly. Hey, look, I have a fire spider. They have a nice one. I imagine they're doing the same thing. Oh, right. I have to remember after I finish this quest line, I think I can get a free mount? Like a 2-seater horse or something like that? I hope this is how you get to it. I don't know how else you would connect it. I don't remember even how this island works over here. Considering the amount of foot traffic going to and from. Okay, well, I'm here. Now what? Do something with the well of power? Can I just use this? No tower, but there's an ancient well of power. Okay, so it has to be on this island. That's not great if I'm already stumped. Oh, maybe over there, because it kind of reaches out to the sea. Doesn't this place usually have like a ton of imps? Is the local imp population being decimated? No. As good a spot as that was, it doesn't seem to have anything. There's not an interior to this place. Oh. Wait, I can't use that door right now. Eh? Did I miss a step, maybe? Oh. Oh. Maybe I did miss a step. It says... This might be the third place? Oh, it's actually marked... It's actually marked on the map. I wasn't even looking. Oh, so I didn't have to actually figure anything out. I got too ahead of myself. I am disappointed. Not just in myself, but in the fact that it's... I get it. It can be confusing, and you don't want people to be too confused if they stop playing your game, but leave a little bit. Although, I mean, the book does just say Ondil, so it's not like it's a huge secret. Yeah, I do like the animations now more. My bear still looks... It's a silly robot bear, but at least it doesn't look ridiculous. More ridiculous. Really, the biggest one I'd say is like horse... Ooh. Anything good for me? Nope. I should come here later and do a dolmen. I think there's a new... I forget if it's one of the mythic parts or the music box parts. What you can get from here. Ondil. I don't even remember what the deal was with this place because all these Ayleid ruins feel the same. Actually, this isn't an Ayleid ruin, is it? Because it's on Somerset Isles, technically. It would be an Aldmer ruin.
Excellent. The wards are nearby. Seek the key fragment.
You're not supposed to be here. You've lied to me. Okay. Well, there's one over there. Oh, they reset this time. Okay. Yep, come on. Oh, there's one right up there. It's a little awkward to get to. Oh, wait, no, they do reset. Weird. Okay, and up there. Nice. Oh, there's vampires in this one. I guess now I go to the island. Now, this is just to open the door. There's a lot of implications here that the luminaries, that's the word, that they like to be annoying, or they like puzzles and challenges and such. Oh, see? Oh, it is marking it. That's disappointing. Oh, so is it that was the second location? I'm going to the third, and the fourth location in the book, which I thought originally was the third, is where the actual door is? Is that what it is? I don't remember this one sounding so crunchy. I mean, it's made of ice, but I guess if you had a big robot spider made of ice, it would make this noise. Although it's not really a robot. It's specifically someone summoned an ice Atronach or frost Atronach in the shape of a dwarven spider for some reason. I don't understand why they made this mount, but I don't hate it.
Gather your feathers about you. The last fragment is within those ruins.
Alright. see one right away. So it seems generally, wherever you find a little pool, you'll find a nearby ward. So like this one is probably for this one over here. And this one probably has one over here somewhere. Yep. Key. Well, that explains why people are standing here. And the door is way over there. If they do more of these like really unique animations, like the recalls and stuff, how about one that's a dwarven pipe that you like jump into like Mario? Like it just opens underneath you and then you just jump in. It's make a warp pipe, but it's a dwarven one. That's a thing, dwarven pipes, right? Well, actually, the wolf looks really good. The wolf animation looks very good at this speed. It's just jarring. Like, it really jumped out before. They're like, oh my god, it's going insane. So the Indrik, there's an Indrik, a Netch, a dragon, and a griffin. I would think the griffin is... Huh, Somerset?
You've flown true. The luminary Indrik's door is close. Find the path to the top and take the next step on your journey.
Listen, that's what I thought. I would have thought... See, I would have put the Indrik... Well, I guess I need to see how they're laid out. But I would put the Indrik in Grotwood almost, somewhere. Valenwood, I mean. The Griffin somewhere in Somerset. The Netch somewhere in Morrowind, or Vardenfell. And the Dragon somewhere in Skyrim. Another book I haven't read? No. Ooh. That's cool looking. It's also crooked. The Scalarium. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, are we gonna end up back in the Scalarium, or did we just go through the door? Hello.
It has been many long years since a mortal entered my domain. And now here you are,
Oh, you look cool as hell.
following in Ulfsild's footsteps. Welcome to my domain, adventurer, bearer of my fable.
Thank you for the curtsy.
I sense the power of the Scalarium within you.
Oh, he looks cool as
Your
hell.
ink-stained hands have touched the altar's magic. I sensed too when Ulfsild's essence faded from this realm. After all these years, do you hope to be her inheritor?
I might be. I'm still new to this.
I sense potential. You hunger for power, much as Ulfsild did when she sought me out all those years ago. I will ask you the same question I asked her. Do you deserve this power? The power to edit grimoires, to rewrite magic?
You know, frankly, I'm not sure.
An honest answer, and wise. I offer the power to maim or mend, to blast with flame or freeze with ice. Such a gift is not taken lightly. But first, my door must open once again. Place the fable you carry with you upon the dais.
How will that work?
A story is never just a story. It has the power to change from within and without. The fable of the Indrik acts as a symbolic connection, a commitment from me to you. Place the book and open the path.
You got it, Mr. Magic Deer. Where is the dais? Oh, back here. Man, I better be careful not to miss their little intros.
It's good to taste the ink of the Scalarium upon the air again.
Don't eat ink. Don't do that. Don't drink ink. That's not something you should be doing.
Power can mean many things. Its meaning may change with each new day, each turn of the season. Ulfsild learned this hard lesson when the Scalarium slipped away. If I am to teach you as I taught her, I must learn what power means to you.
And how do you want to do that?
The scroll nearby details a series of challenges, expressions of power, both subtle and not. Choose two to complete, that I might know what power means to you.
Okay.
You do not know me yet, but I am no taskmaster. Power expressed against one's will is no power at all. Attempt only the challenges that appeal to you. When you are done, return, and we will take your next step together.
Okay, you sound like Matt Mercer.
I would not set you to task without cause. There is method to my mindset. In the meantime, you have many questions. Mortals always do.
That's true.
I would be disappointed if you did not. Scribing is an art esoteric, translating the very stuff of magic into mortal hands by luminary liaison. There's much you do not understand. Yet.
What's with the challenges?
To consider the meaning of power. Every being alive thinks they understand it. But how to gain power, or what power to gain, is not the crucial question. How should power be used? That is what drives me.
Okay, Uncle Ben, I'll be responsible. And these challenges are all related to power?
Gladiators in a ring, the unquiet dead, a Daedric incursion, overlords reigning in the depths. They all possess the means to destroy, to control. I encourage you to see that power firsthand, and consider how you yourself would use it.
Can you tell me more about scribing?
The act of scribing is really quite simple. You focus your will, put ink to parchment, and scrawl your soul upon the page. You change the magic, and the magic changes you. Focus your intent, and fire becomes frost. Venom becomes shock.
If it's so simple, why is scribing a lost art?
That was Ulfsild's choice. She spoke to other scholars of her time, her husband, her friends. But scribing was a path she walked alone. It was a choice I believe she came to regret in the end.
What are you exactly? What are the luminaries?
If magic is a river, we are eddies in the current. We are not masters of the river, but we are a part of it. The river is us. We are the river. Each of us awakened in a different manner, time, and place. I am the oldest to choose my form, I believe.
Why Nindrik?
Why are you the way that you are? Why do you have smooth skin, 2 eyes, and walk upon 2 legs? You are what you were born to be, and I am the same. I was able to choose my shape, but there was no other shape I could have been.
Man, this guy's really poetic. Where are we?
My pocket domain, shaped and hewn into being in the same way I chose my form. I find it a pleasant respite from the larger world. Other luminary domains may have been formed with different goals.
Every luminary has their own domain?
Indeed. Each of us formed a pocket realm as we were born. None of us could answer the question of why, if that has risen to the top of your mind. Each of us has an opinion, of course. But that's also in our very nature, it would seem.
What's your opinion?
I think we are very alone, each of us. And Aetherius, in its wisdom, did not wish us to be both alone and wandering. This sense of isolation is something we each grapple with in our own way. As did Ulfsild, of course. Of course.
Is this place part of the Scalarium?
Only partially. Scribing, even in its earliest incarnations, seemed destined to use a luminary's power. It was Ulfsild's idea to bind my domain to the Scalarium, which in turn led to great achievements and those beautiful doors.
Your power runs into the Scalarium through the door?
In Ulfsild's time, yes, it did. The strength of the luminaries, channeled into the very heart of the scribing altar, allowed for incredible feats. And may do so again, depending on how you fare.
Why does it look like Somerset?
The noble beast whose shape I chose felt right at home among these falling petals and verdant greens. When I need a moment's peace, or to rid my mind of stray thoughts, I'm grateful that this was the space that formed around me.
Cool. What are these challenges? Ooh, floating scroll. Challenge the Anchor Vile Daedric creations. Scourge their land. Oh, okay. So Daedric, Dark Anchor and Auradon. Ooh, I wanted to do that anyways. Teamwork with fellow heroes by your side. Face off against other champions seeking glory. I don't know what that means. Challenge of Strength, Vile. Challenge of Strength, Vile being. Oh, okay. Challenge of Teamwork, Challenge of Anchor. Okay. Vile beings of superior strength await your challenge in the delves of Auradon. Slay them, prove you are stronger. The unliving rise and sully the purity of the land of Auradon. User strength. Okay, so the easiest ones, I can't tell what some of them are. Okay, well I'm guessing. Okay, the first one's easy to understand. Dark Anchor, Auradon. Got it. Fellow heroes by your side face off against other champions. Is that PvP stuff? That makes it sound like that. Vile beings of superior strength. That sounds like kill delve bosses. Chance of cleansing, the unliving right, and that sounds just kill the undead. Okay. Oh, it tells you right there on the sides. Dark Anchor, participate in a battleground match. Kill a delve boss. Okay. That's not bad at all. Oh, I do like that they gave an option for people who, well, for PvP players, because I know a lot of these scribing skills are going to be quite good in PvP. So, it's nice that they gave PvP players an option to progress through an otherwise PvE questline. But a battleground match is a long one. That should, how long that takes should give you credit for 2. Okay, what anchor is up? It is the one on the north. Let's go do that first. Actually, doing this... Oh, there's too many icons on the screen. I can't tell where anything is. But doing this should give you some credit for undead. There's a lot of zombies and stuff in these fights. Oh, did it just end? It might have just ended. Seeing as how there's Banekin.
Wretched mortals.
Oh, I don't get to hear... Okay, I mean it counts, but I would have liked to hear Malak Ghal's voice. Okay, I got the lead I wanted. I have to say they did a very good job with the leads in this place. Most of the leads I haven't had to like kill the same or check the same source more than like 3 times. There was one in Rekindlift that was being fussy. It took me about 20 boss kills there, but I got it. But otherwise, like, the ones from the most annoying sources seem to be much better. Okay. I don't even know what part... what was that a piece of? Probably Saint and Seducer? Yeah. Okay. And I know there's a lot of ghosts here, and they must count as undead. Ooh, I should... Maybe I should have Sharp out for this. He doesn't like ghosts.
That will teach them not to crawl.
Let's end them!
I thought you didn't like ghosts. You're not going to comment on it? Oh. I thought that was outside of my house for one split second. So I know this is usually my go-to place when there's a task that requires killing ghosts in general or undead in general. Actually, there's better places for undead in general. There's skeletons over, but are there other places in Auradon that have skeletons? Like, or zombies? Maybe one of the delves? But they don't really have a lot of undead presence here. There's also a lot of Daedric presence. One more. Alright, back in my pocket, Sharp. Oh, use a way shrine. Wait. Use a way shrine for quick access to Valeria? Really? So, I'm gonna open the door from the inside then. Okay. Or wait, I guess putting the Fable on the pedestal opened it. Right. Okay, so we gotta go to... I still haven't added Ivea, huh? Okay, well, I go like this, like this. I guess they can't because then it might be spoilers. Because I think the locations listed on that list are available at all times. So if they saw one that's like Ivea, it would make no sense. But then again, they have Norgzell, and that place... I don't understand why it's even on the map. We did nothing. We did one thing there, and then we have done nothing with Norgzell, and we can't even travel there. Lore book? Describe. Oh, I guess that's the same book I got in my collections. Wait, can I just... Whee! Oh, okay, it is just open.
Well done, mortal. You have risen to the challenge. One task remains. If I am to lend you my strength, you must lend me yours. Power for power. A wrong righted, and another step on the path.
What is it?
My own. One day, as I enjoyed the sun upon my pelt, I beheld a hunter tracking an Indrik and her fawn. The hunter moved in to claim their prize, and the hind perished. The fawn leapt for freedom, and the hunter gave chase.
What'd you do?
I stepped in.
Aren't you not supposed to hunt
I imbued the
Indriks?
fawn with a wisp of my power. But in acting with haste, I acted unwisely. My power protected the fawn, true enough, but it gathered the hunter in its wake. Now predator and prey are trapped in a chase unending.
Saving the fawn was a mistake?
I granted my power to a being that did not ask for it, and did not know how to use it. The height of arrogance. A vice I have been accused of on occasion. Use the lens, find their trail, and release these poor souls from my power without focus.
Where should I start?
Seek the fawn and the hunter in a southern Auridon cavern. Del's Claim, I believe it is called today. Restore this ill-used power, and I will lend my strength to yours. A signpost on your path to master scribing.
One question?
Of course. This chase has been running for some time now. Another moment to clarify your mind, improve your focus, will not hurt.
Why'd you lend your power?
I was already old when Ulfsild and I first spoke, centuries ago. I have lived the length of many mortal lives. To see such a young, beautiful creature on the verge of oblivion, I acted without thinking. A mistake in the end.
You regret it that much?
Truth is a form of power, mortal. And the truth is that I have made poor decisions, just as you have. One of the things that binds us together, I suppose. The gods want us to learn by doing, and failure is a very instructive teacher.
Can you tell me more about scribing?
The act of scribing is really quite simple. You focus your will.
Okay, so I've
that
heard this
was
already.
Ulfsild.
Tell me about the other
The term
luminaries.
itself was chosen by Ulfsild, you understand. None of us thought of ourselves as particularly radiant before our work with the Archmage brought us together. Aside from myself, the luminaries are the Niche, the Griffin, and the Dragon.
Let's go in order. So next would be the Netch.
What can I say that encapsulates the experience that is the Netch? It follows its own currents as it floats through life. Means well, truly, and attempts to see joyful things done in the world. Just insists on doing them in its own Netchy way.
The Griffin?
Obstinate to a fault. He's convinced he's the shield behind which we might all find safety. And look where that got him. His little friend is far more intriguing. Strange little beast that he is.
Little friend? Can you tell me about the dragon?
She craves mysteries, mind puzzles, and riddles. Hoards them, as a real dragon might. There in her mind. always on the lookout for a new prize to add to her collection.
Okay. You can't give me a portal or anything? Alright, back to Ordon. Del's claim is over there. Okay, that's not that bad. And away! I just love the panic in that animation. Man, I wish this and Fallout 76's update and Elden Ring's DLC didn't all come out at the same time. I'm gonna wait a little bit on Elden Ring's DLC. Heresy, I know. Or Blasphemy. That's more of a theme in that. Well, actually, Heresy's a thing in that one too. But, well, Elden Ring launched with a little bit of a rough, start. But then again, the DLC they've been working on for so long, I'm sure they didn't want a repeat of the launch. And they're extremely good about fixing problems in their games. Like, usually the only things they ever don't patch are like cosmetic things and a couple little oversights here and there, but From Software is very, very good at curating the quality of their game. Oh. It's kind of cool, so I'll just... Now the Inheritance. Now, does the Indrik just keep looping? Oh no, it probably just leads me to the next area and then I gotta find another portal. Like that. Now where? Oh, that way. And then this way. How do you unlock the ability to get ink? Because I remember that was one of the reasons I wanted to get this done first. Because you're supposed to be able to do something that makes ink drop from enemies. I don't know exactly how, but I'm assuming it's just going to be a naturally explained thing. Linus, is that the... Polinus is the boss for this place. Why does it look like Murkmire? The name of this place translates to Gel. Thuxis. Wait, this place? What? I remember this place. This is where, yeah, the Blackguards are here. This is, yeah, weird. Okay. Man, that hunter chased... Oh, are we gonna just take like a huge tour through a bunch of miscellaneous places? Is that what this is gonna amount to? I don't know where it went from here. Oh, I see it. Oh, I guess that was too fast. They didn't expect me to keep up. Isn't this the annoying hall? No, it's not the annoying hallway. Okay. Whoop. So up and around. So was the hunter an Argonian hunter? What is... Why are we... I just don't understand why Murkmire. Okay, next destination. Now where? This is... Oh, Dureni. Wait, this is the tutorial place, isn't it? Oh, that's cool. Puts all the doors.
Come now, little fawn. You cannot run forever.
Forever. Wait, why does it want me to go back in? Eh? Or do I need to go downstairs? It's pointing down? Is this a different part of the tutorial area? It looks like it, but... Oh. I just want to check the map real quick. Excuse me.
No quarry can escape me. Hounds, after it.
Oh, the dogs also got... This is not the place I was thinking of. Oh, this... Okay, I remember Durenia. Okay. I remember the story of this place, kind of. Yeah. Lady Adrena.
Hassim, take my soul.
Oh, that's why he was hunting an Indrik.
My power overwhelms the fawn. A ward of that power now binds it. Dispel the ward. You are free, little one. Free to... What? Ah, of course. You may return with us if you wish.
Are you a dad now?
I will see both of you in my domain then. I will grant my promised power to the one that sought it, and offer safe harbor to the one that did not.
Congratulations on your kid. Well, I feel better knowing the hunter was a Hircine worshipper. Oh, where's the little one? Where's the Indrik? Where's the little Indrik? Where'd they go? Show me the baby. I would like to see the baby.
The fawn is safe. My strength returned. And you have had a moment, I hope, to reflect on power and its wise application.
What happens now?
Now, as with Ulfsil before you, I offer you the Sigil of the Indrik. You will take it to the altar and imbue my strength within. The power I pass to you will infuse every drop of ink, every sheet of parchment, each whorl and dot upon the page.
What does that mean for my scribing?
Until now, your mastery of the art was limited. With my support, your horizon expands. So too, the vision of your allies. I will ensure their efforts to explore and chronicle the contents of the Scholarium meet with success.
Nali has returned from the Mages Guild?
Your knight has returned, with allies at her side. But that can wait. Mortal, fable-bearer, friend, accept my gift to you. The power of a luminary of magic.
I accept this gift, Indrik.
You have completed my trials. You have shown wisdom in the use of your power. Take my sigil. Join its essence with the altar. And let the ink flow once again.
I wish it was a higher resolution, but that's fine. Now, do all four... Oh, there you are! Oh, you're a cutie. Aw, what a very happy ending. Like a fairy tale. With the whole book theme we've got going on. Every time it wants me to go back upstairs, it wants me to take the longest way. I don't understand. Amplify the altar. Oh. Hi, bud. Oh, that's what these posts were for.
You don't see that every day. Nalia's going to want to hear about this.
Oh, is she not
Good to
here?
see you again. You'll find her over in the East Wing with our newest arrival.
Okay. Actually, I want to talk to these guys. Yeah.
This is all so exciting. I can barely keep myself from spreading it around the rest of the guild.
I like him. Actually, I like all these guys so far.
Quite the adventure we're on together, eh? I hear Nolia's conversation with Archmage Galarian went surprisingly well. Don't take my word for it, though. She'll have much to say on the matter, I'm sure.
Not the first time Nalia's gotten herself in over her head. I suppose that's why I'm here. To help keep her head above water.
You sound like a blast at parties. Where's the old one?
There you are. I wanted to introduce you. This is Chronicler Ferandil.
Good to meet you. Nolia and I have been touring the library
Nolia
and
and
have
I.
already found, well, some terribly surprising things.
Ferandil is a chronicler, one of the best the guild has to offer. You two talk a moment, and then we can discuss what comes next.
Okay. Nice eyebrows.
Chronicler Ferandil at your service.
Nice chin.
Chronicler of tomes, scrolls, scripts, and otherworldly delights. I'm glad that I was able to make the trip. I think you'll find my skills quite valuable on this most unexpected
She made him sound
expedition.
so much. She made him sound so much less sociable and, well, old. He's not old. What's your role?
I've been tasked with facilitating this lost art form you've rediscovered. Scribing. How novel.
Scribing.
As I understand it, you will be contacting and convincing these luminary creatures, empowering the altar and all that.
And how will you facilitate scribing?
I'll scour the complex for grimoires and scripts. I've already found quite a few, aided, perhaps, by that... what's his name? Indrik chap. I've never been led by a faun to a trove of ancient secrets before, but it was an exciting experience.
Thanks, Chronicler.
Don't worry, I will do my very, very best to ensure I have what you're looking for. I take my role as chronicler for this expedition quite seriously.
Is he the merchant for this place? Because I remember reading a tip not to buy anything from him yet because the Zeal of Zenithar event is coming up and his stuff will be discounted during them. I have a few questions.
But of course you do. Ask away, my new friend. Happy to help in any way I can.
Oh, he is just a delight. The Indrik helped you find the supplies?
I believe so, yes. I have a good imagination. You can ask anyone. But I can think of few other reasons for an Indrik faun to be traipsing about the depths of an ancient library carved from a Somerset island.
Wonder if the other luminaries will help you find scripts and grimoires.
I most certainly hope so. This place is massive, and any assistance they might put forward would be deeply appreciated. You can tell them that Chronicler Ferandil said so when you speak to them.
What does a chronicler do exactly?
In the Great Mages Guild hierarchy, it's a bit of an informal title. It's passed around by a few adepts, like myself, with a penchant for the identification and illumination of ancient secrets.
You're selling things, though. Is chronicler a fancy title for a cleric?
Isn't it beautiful down here? Just exquisite chisel work on the walls. When the votary here described this place...
That's not even related to the question I asked.
I just had to come along. And I'm so very glad I did. Don't worry.
Oh, I can't actually buy from him yet? Okay, that's fine. I just want to see what he sells.
It's good to be back. I know it took some time to get us all down here. Apologies. Archmage Galarian and the Votary Commander needed significant convincing to turn this into a full-fledged expedition. How did it go with the Crow?
I met my first luminary, and he lent me strength.
You just continue to impress again and again. With the luminary's strength added to the altar, who knows what you'll be able to accomplish? As you might imagine, guild leadership is very interested in the art of scribing.
Does that mean you'll be staying here?
For the duration. You have more luminaries to find. This complex needs to be explored. and the secrets of scribing are just waiting to be teased from the past. What about you, friend? This expedition would be nothing without you.
I'm committed. Let's get to it.
Magnus be
Ooh.
praised. We've secured supplies for
What's
a
that?
full-fledged expedition. You've allied with your first luminary, and the altar surges with new power.
Never mind.
Not bad for a day's work. What happens next is up to you, be it griffin, netch, or dragon. We've gathered the fables in the main hall. If you have any questions, let me know. Except for what's beyond the unmarked door.
What? We don't know what's behind the unmarked door?
We do not. Julian and I have already begun speculating based on some
Is it gonna be the
hints.
crow's door?
Our best guess? It's Ulfsild's private study. But I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Have you asked the crow?
I did, and she was a bit cryptic. I mean, especially cryptic. Sometimes it's hard to tell with a magical talking crow, but she seemed like she didn't want to talk about it.
The chronicler?
You mean Ferandil? I reached out to him while I was waiting for the Votary Commander to decide what she wanted me to do. I've worked with him in the past, and he's unusual, but he's the best at what he does.
He's gonna be selling the things we find here?
Absolutely. We're relying on him to help us understand what's useful, what's valuable, and what's just scrap paper. He told me the altar is already vibrating along his transmutational axis. I have no idea what that means, but I think it's good.
What does he do?
Ferendil has this way of getting his hands on things you wouldn't expect. Like, he's got a sixth sense about ancient relics and magic. Basically, he's a treasure hunter and merchant, but he's extremely reliable.
Okay. So what did I get? Notifications. Upgrade. Allows the purchase of grimoires and scripts, as well as access it rarely causes... Oh, that's the one I wanted. Oh, so are the other ones? Fighters Guild Quest. Vendors and Scrown. Oh. Mages Guild. Road to the Worry. Delve rewards. World event. Okay, so I want to do these two so I can get rewards from dailies. Lore, can I buy stuff from you now?
Have you scribed that perfect skill yet? Spilled ink to perfect your favorite spell? Let's see, maybe I can help.
Ah, so... Oh, they're expensive. Ooh. Where's beyond the locked door? Interesting. Yeah, so... If I wait till Zeal of Zenithar, this will be 45k. That'll add up pretty quick. That'll be what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. It's probably looking at about 70,000 I'd save. Bound script, signature script, class mastery. Griffin's Luminary. Oh wait, this is the one where you have to get like a bunch of like 50 scraps and put them together, and then I guess this is for other classes. Oh, okay. Right, well. Oh. Eh? The scan points to a small handwritten sign nearby. Cal, assistant chronicler, familiar to Ferendil, merchant. Ooh, what do you have? A book. Oh, they open too? Do they look cool when you... Oh, okay, they just glow. Neat. Wait, why don't I have this? Master Scriber. Oh. Ooh. Oh, wow, each one's door. You know, it's tempting to almost just, like, tuck these into the floor or the wall and just have the nice little sculpture of the thing on top. Oh, and that's the other door. Oh, cool. It's like a... It's just a flat image. Okay. Familiar to Ferendil. This is Cal, my dear and beloved familiar. She has been with me for many years. Please give Cal the utmost respect and kindness as a vendor, assistant chronicler, and full-fledged member of the Mages Guild. She's a professional, I say, and will treat you well if you treat her in kind. Oh. Well, it's nice to meet you, Cal. I've got, I guess... Wait. Oh, I guess just go read the books and then I can start whichever one I want. Okay. We'll continue in the next episode. So, oh, what do we do next? We'll find out in the next one. So thanks for joining me. come back. I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.